Okay, Josh, Bailey and Ozzy. Bailey has the blue collar on, Ozzy has the tan collar on. These are English Springer Spaniel littermates and housemates. They are 10 months old. They have been a handful since the day they came home. The struggle is they're literally wrecking balls inside the house. They've chewed up carpet, they've chewed up hardwood, they've chewed up furniture. They bark nonstop. He got the bark collar I recommended, and he said they barked right through it at the highest level. They haven't had a good night's sleep since they brought them home. Walking them, even, like, it was a struggle even just getting them out of his car and into mine. They're just completely out of control, pulling so hard. You can't drop the leash because there's no recall. And actually, both of them broke out of his gate at home and chased a small dog down the street and attacked it. And the owners had to pay over $4,000 in medical bills. They also are aggressively attacking the cats in the house. So he said their cats haven't come out in weeks. So they've definitely got a really high prey drive.
They drool a lot, huh?
Yes, they drool a lot.
It's all over their ears.
They threw up in the owner's car and in my car, and guess what they threw up?
What?
A bunch of paper towels.
Ew.
So clearly they're eating stuff around the house that they shouldn't be. Basically, there is just a complete lack of control of these two dogs, and they are completely running that household. These owners have been counting the days. They wanted a date like yesterday when they emailed me.
I see. Cool.
They're very hopeful. They're glad they're here. They can't wait to get some control.
Oh yeah, they'll get it. No worries.
Yeah.
We'll get them where they need to go.
They're really, so you said you didn't know much about the breed.
I don't.
This breed is for hunting ducks and birds.
Okay.
So it's a hunting dog, meant to have high drive. All right, Josh, you've got Bailey first. So we've got Ozzy in a crate while we're working Bailey. And that's one thing the dogs are going to be learning is how to be calm in a crate while the other one's out. That's a big part of training. Look at those big paws.
Big paws, big
ears.
The ears are getting into everything. They're dragging them out.
Yeah. Oh, the owner said that they're obsessed with drinking water. They won't stop drinking water, and he has to restrict it.
That's that's a
Overexcited or
that's
else.
a red flag,
Yeah.
for sure. State of mind is what I'm starting to notice is a big problem with these dogs. Because they said, oh, with any dog. But they said that when the dogs are calm, everything's good. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, and
that's
he
how it
said,
goes.
another thing he said was that the two have sort of basically made a racetrack in their house.
No.
In their house. They're running.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Correcting that stuff goes a very long way. A very long way. Very long way.
And the fact that they're throwing up paper towels on the way to training just tells me what is going on.
Out of control. So, once we get started here, we're going to have a way to correct things we don't like. How nice is that going to be? That means no more barking, no more running, no more romping, no more eating stuff that they're not supposed to. And then also, keeping a calm energy. Because we can just disagree when the dogs start to get ramped up. They're not allowed to get ramped up unless we've offered it. Unless we said, hey, go crazy. They're not allowed to do it anymore. So, good.
Oh my God. So handsome.
We're going to start becoming the leader here. That's
I can see why people want to get them.
Hunting breed, huh?
Hunting breed. Yeah, they want to kill birds and ducks.
Well, then, obviously they're going to have a pretty easy connection to that prey drive. They're going to be able to go into that pretty easily when they see birds, or who knows, they're doing it to the cats in the house.
Yes, the cats, the poor cats in their house, they have not come out of hiding in weeks.
So, yeah. Anyhow, we're going to get started with the recall though, because that's going to be kind of the stepping stone to get us to the leadership position. Yeah. If we can recall them, and we can start. So, just give me my first rep here. I let him take a sniff of the room, I let him walk around, did all that, and now we're going to go into it here.
He says, what's that? And now he's going to learn what that means.
You feel that? There, he feels that. Bailey, come here, bud. And that's about it.
It's going to turn off when it gets to Josh. Good.
Good boy. Good job, Bailey. You did it. Good.
And every time he walks away, it's going to start over again. So we're going to start to build the stay
Good,
as well.
good, Bailey. Right here. Good. Okay, yeah, hunting dogs. So this is in the genetics there. Probably that retrieval. I don't know. They're pointers, or what do they do? I have no idea.
I don't know if they're considered pointers. I just know that they.
Huh. Well, that's good. So that was a pretty natural recall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in there pretty simply. Some dogs do it a lot easier. But I've noticed, and I know you've probably noticed too, just every dog gets that recall like really quick.
Yeah. The
So that's
struggle.
something that
The
takes
struggle
a long
only
time.
comes if the dog chooses not to listen.
Yes, which we might see with him after a few reps here.
Yeah.
Good boy. Sometimes they're like, okay, I don't want to play that game.
Frustration. Yeah, I want to do my thing.
Good.
These dogs are definitely not used to being controlled. They're used to doing whatever they want to do. You know, they crate them, but they bark the whole time in the crate.
That's nice. That's good, son. I see some, you know.
Really good stuff, right?
We're gonna see. I don't want to speak too soon because I just met these guys. But there's a few green flags or there's a few things that are like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. So one was how friendly they were to me. I like that. Another one was how quickly this guy recalled. I like that. Another one, they weren't fighting. There was none of that. I didn't see anything like that. And also that sit like that when I just touch that butt, it's so rare.
Yeah, I
So
know.
rare. Usually you get.
Stiff.
So we'll see what happens.
The owner did say when they first are let out in the morning, they nip at each other's ears as they're on their way outside.
Gotcha. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. We also have to remember they're only 10 months, so that adult brain
Thank goodness.
hasn't completely flipped yet. The reason I bring that up is because once the adult brain completely kicks in, we start to see more mature behavior. Mature in the sense that they might start caring more about hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
They might start being less playful and more corrective towards each other.
Nice
So
job.
understanding's there, good. So he's learning he can't just walk away, he can't just, so what ends up happening in this little process here, after a handful of these recalls, they start to realize that I'm going after control. It's not just about the recalls that I want to lead, and then you can see resistance.
Yeah.
And then you can see that.
He's like, wait a minute.
If we're talking about hierarchy, I'm going to put my foot down, they say, and then we go through that, the attitude, which is why most dogs end up here is they have really bad attitude when it comes to listening. They just don't want to. Good. So far,
Really nice.
you wouldn't even guess of that form would even be referring to this guy.
I know.
So far. Good. Let's see where you're at. Stay. Oh yeah, that's the hard one, huh?
Look at that attention.
Some of the eye contact is really nice.
They are crazy about food, I found out.
Break.
Good job.
Yeah, we'll be using that. Not in the sense of like feeding for every rep, but we'll be using it to claim leadership.
Wow, Bailey, good boy.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Also, you know, when you start talking, some of these dogs, maybe we just might, they might be, I don't want to speak too soon, but maybe if we start speaking to them in their language, things are easier than they look. Sometimes it can look like a real big mess, but if we just start to talk to them a certain way, it gets better really, really fast. Good. Other times, it's a big mess and it's a mess to get to where we're going, but either way, we're going to get them to be
To where they need to
followers,
be,
and
yep.
they're going to be good dogs, and they're going to not be that big stressful burden that you're living with. They're going to be joyful, hopefully, what's the word I'm looking for? Enhancing your life rather than causing more stress. Good. Break.
Good boy. We've got 4 weeks.
4 weeks is good.
Yes.
When there's two of them like that and you want to deal with all their behaviors separately and then you want to put them together and deal with them together because they act a little different when they're together. Good.
Aww. Oh my gosh.
So we're going to get this recall going. Once it feels good and a little bit of stay, once it feels good, we're going to add dogs into the room. We're going to add food. We're going to start to see where that brain goes when we start adding these environmental factors. And then we'll deal with whatever comes up. So this is part of the process too, giving them the affection. Boy, we haven't had a disagreement yet.
Those ears have to weigh so much.
They are, and they pick up everything. I noticed that, like, they got drool on them, they've got whatever's on the ground, they're just raking it up into the ears. So there's that.
Should we recall off of a
Yes,
toy?
baby.
Good job.
Yes, baby.
Recall off of a
Yes,
toy.
baby.
Good job.
Yes, Bailey. Yes, Bailey. Wow. What the heck was that? That was amazing. I know. I get it. Wow. That's a good boy. Wow. That's a good boy. Stay. I can't believe you did that. Good. Good. Break.
Good boy. Wow.
I can't believe you turned around like that. That's
Yeah, that was great. It reminds me of the Brittany
gotcha.
Spaniel.
Go ahead, yeah. Yeah, same. See, we've done a lot of Brittany's.
We've done a couple English though.
They've
Lila
been around.
last
Yeah.
November, the black
I
and white
remember.
one,
Yeah.
and then years ago, 2018, Landry.
Good. I remember Laundry.
Yep. Landry, I don't know.
Probably not Laundry.
Landry.
I doubt it's Laundry. That was really nice. Another good thing is he's wanting to be a team. That's good. Because he's got some pack drive with me already. I just have to make sure that I create leadership and maintain that. And then once he accepts that, I mean, it gets so easy once they see you as leader. Once they believe you and they accept you as leader, they just start listening. And if they start listening, then guess what we can do? No to that, yes to this, no to that, yes to this, and get what we
And
want.
they listen.
We just maintain that leadership though. It's not like a permanent, I became leader today, so now I'm forever leader. There'll be moments throughout your life and days and weeks or whatever, where you have to maintain it. They might try to cross the line, correct? Keep them in line. Keep that hierarchy where you're leading and they're following, and life is so much easier. Speaking from experience with our personal dogs and all the dogs that come through here, once they get to that point where they're following, good. It's really, really, really so much easier. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So he's enjoying the working though. So it looks impressive, it looks good, but he's enjoying it. What happens when he doesn't want to do it? What happens when he's on? He is enjoying this one-on-one time. Good boy. Break.
Good job, Bailey.
Wow.
Look at that little nub of a tail.
Wow. You bet your parents are watching right now and they're saying, don't. You show them the truth.
Trust me.
What are you doing? Let me see. Show them what you do.
I got the vibe that they thought the dogs are beyond help.
I've met those. They're not.
They're not. I know, I told them that.
So, I mean, we've worked with really bad dogs before.
Yeah.
Even they have come around and end up finding success.
It's just hard to imagine your dog who's ruling your life actually one day listening. I get it.
I get it. We've been there. Listen, that's why we do what we do is because Julie and I have both had dogs that were like, just, very stressful at times, especially your dog. It's pretty bad. So it doesn't feel like they're ever going to get to that spot, but they will. They will. Good. Okay, so far I like this. He knows what he's doing here. I'm not going to push it too far when he stay or anything. Good. Let's bring Riggins down.
Okay.
See what he does.
Is he up out of a crate?
Yeah, he's right here. He's right up here.
Okay, remember, this dog paired with him, they wanted to kill another dog.
Just let Riggins in front of the gate. Don't let
Okay.
him in.
Alright.
First, I want to see what happens here. I'm going to try to. Yes. Bailey, good. Good dog. Good. This is why we do the dogs separately, because if they were together, they probably would listen as well. Right? Start them separate. Good dog. Now I want to show him I'm leading. So you come back to me, you stay here. I'm going to go up to the thing, which is a dog right now. I'll bring the scent back to you. Stay. Were they barking at home?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
God, they are cute, aren't they? Now, this conversation, don't let him come through. Good. Stay. Stay. Hi, Reggie. Good morning. Good. big conversation, by the way. That's why I'm staying in it. Break. Good.
Good boy.
Good. Good. So I controlled that there, and we had it back and forth. Good. 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 This is me proving that I'm competent enough to be the leader here. I'm about to do some more of that by letting him down and showing him I can control that dog and him, which in his eyes then should say, oh, this guy has leader material. Going behind me is not bad. I did get an initial sense, I don't know, I just met these dogs, I barely know them, but my initial sense when I seen them together, this one felt slightly more insecure than the other one, slightly, in that moment that I met them. Maybe that's not true. Good. So far, I like what I'm seeing. Break. Good boy, break. See that, see. Putting his head high. Tail's tucked though. You good? You good boy? You're good. I got you if you need me.
Look at that. Riggins is just drooling.
See. So Riggins is telling me a lot too.
He's not scared of him. No.
Good boy, Riggs. Good boy, Riggs. Good.
Good boy, Bailey.
Riggins wants to hop on real bad. Good boy. Good boy.
Poor Riggins.
Oh yeah, he's like, don't put your head high when you come near me. Hey, see, keep him. Watch the head. Riggins gonna keep his.
They're talking.
It's not terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible. He's not like super insecure or anything.
He's got some hackles up.
Yeah. Okay, he is bringing that head up. He's
Look
10
at Riggins.
months. Hackles are up. That's an adrenaline rush.
It's such a good time for training.
10 months is great.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
Just over there. They always want to elevate. It's part of it. Good. Now we're starting to see panting for the first time.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, you take it to me. All right.
They're known to be very affectionate to their owners. They're known to be a Velcro dog to their owners.
Yeah. Definitely have to watch that. We don't want any. We don't want them. We want them to be able to stand on his own as well. Good. Rigor. Yeah, pushing it a little bit. Good. 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 That's perfect. That's a good boy. Nice. That's great. That's good.
Teaching him how to be sniffed. Nice job.
Good deal. All right. I think it's time to get some small dogs in
Okay,
here just to
is he?
see how it does. Yep. Yep. Perfect. See? I'm talking to him. I'm telling him that I want to be able to choose how to respond.
He's not in that elevated state anyway, so he's not going into drive.
It could build up.
Yes, it could.
But yeah, so if they're already, which sounds like they are, in an elevated state,
Yes.
then it's so easy for them to go into drives,
Yeah.
just like this.
Yep.
If they're super chill, then they have to build up all that energy. You get what we call loading, so you can see them load, and that gives you a little buffer, so you can come in and correct the loading so they never explode. Because it takes a lot to go from 0 to that. right?
Look, it's like
Usually
almost like
it's
he can't even look at her.
Right. He definitely wanted to approach her. I asked him not to. You see me do that. Oh, did you see me do that though? I didn't say, hey, don't do that. I didn't say, Bailey, don't go up on that dog. That's a nice dog. Stay back here. There was 0 words, right? I disagreed when he started to. He looked at me. He came back here. Then I agreed. Good. So we had a little back and forth. And then I stepped in front of him. So it's him, me, and the thing that he wants, which right now is the dog.
Sparky.
Right. So that able to move freely, see? He's not so sure he's allowed to, which is good, that's right. Good. So that's when I turn around and let him know. Okay. So you see what we're doing here. Sparky. Sparky.
It's gonna go try you now.
Finding a host.
Bailey. Bailey. Ignore me. Come here.
Good job. Good job. What number did you get up to?
30.
Nice.
So all that is him trying to find another, like a host.
Host,
He's trying
yeah.
to want somebody else, a different type of relationship. Not my relationship, because I'm going for control. He wants the one that he's familiar with, where he can just use you to get him to open, you can open doors for him.
Pet
You
him.
can pet him.
Yep, give him
and
food.
That's all I want for a relationship. That's what he's saying. So you can see, as I corrected from the beginning. Of
He knew
me
what you were
him to come
asking.
back, yes, dogs are very good. They learn from a young age. They're very good at making it seem like I don't hear you or I don't understand what you're saying, because that benefits them. Good, good. When you get a developed eye, you can see when they're doing that. I see them doing that. I don't
Yeah.
hear you. I
Yep.
don't understand you. And then I didn't give him any more information. Upped my numbers on that collar. He turned around and came to me. Good. All right. Good.
Bring out Izzy.